to spend your Friday evening with us, just a couple of minutes. We know that you have a choice. You can be anywhere in the world and you decided to be here with us. So kudos to you. I'm super excited. For those of you who know what we're about to talk about, you know the importance of being here. For those of you that are guests, we are super excited to share this secret with you. A lot of the world doesn't know what we're about to talk about, even though it's been around, JP, for 1,500 years. 100. So sometimes you got to be in the right place at the right time to get the right information. And tonight here on this webinar, you guys are definitely in the right place at the right time. So excited.
All right, so we are ready to dive straight into some information. We're going to come at you as if you know nothing about anything, okay? We're going to talk to you as if you know nothing about anything. What I'm going to do, Toni, I'm going to turn host over to you. So this is a new platform. There's only one host. Like this one doesn't have like the co-host capability. So I'm going to turn host over to you if that's okay. That way, if I get caught up in the moment, we don't lock people out. Okay. All right. So yes. Let me see. Tag team. Yeah. So why don't we go ahead? I guess if you want to, what's up? I'm seeing your messages come through. I'm gonna, I'm getting.
I'm sorry. Well, that's perfectly fine. I can help with that, but can you still share the slides from your end of the?
Absolutely. So you're gonna go ahead and talk about the forex world.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna bring home the money. How about
That's
that?
What we like to do. Let's do
right.
it.
Well, let's do that.
I am excited, you guys. I'm super excited to be able to tell you guys about an awesome skill set that I've been able to learn because of this wonderful company, Epic Trading International. And I say international, guys, because we are worldwide. We have people that participate in our educational platform all over the world, from America, South America, Africa, Australia, Europe. We are coming in loud and clear from everywhere. So I'm excited. So, you know, the owner of our company, he's really big on making a presence. And you guys, you have to think about it. For those of us who have children, the most important thing, the first thing, you know, that you think about when you first find out that you're pregnant, you're going to give birth to this wonderful baby, is what are we going to name it? What are we going to name this baby? What are people going to call it? And what is that name going to represent? And when the founder first said, okay, we're going to do this. This is going to help a lot of people. Let's give birth to a new company. What are we going to name it? Epic means so much, you guys. When something is epic, it is phenomenal. And these letters, although they spell epic, have their own individual meanings as well, right? Exceptional people, incredible compensation. I am sure, you guys, that there are many exceptional people here on this line. You guys, if you're an exceptional person and you deserve, say that again. You deserve, not you want, not you get, you deserve incredible compensation. Put a C in the chat box for me for compensation, for cash, for a chance to change your life. Put a big C in the chat box for me, because you deserve incredible compensation. And that's what Epic does. It teaches people how to not only get incredible compensation on the forex trading side, but another side as well. And JP will talk to you guys about that in just a second. So let's get into it. Let's go to the next slide. Let's figure this thing out, because I want you guys to understand that in this industry, even though this skill set is 1,500 years old, Epic gives you an opportunity to be first in the industry. The first one in your family to learn this skill set. The first one to be able to write your own check, right? The first one to say, you know what, my work week consists of 40 minutes a day. Super cool to be able to be first at least once in your life. Is there anybody here that wants to be first? Put a 1 in the chat box. You guys are interactive. I'm reading the chats. I'm reading your energy, and that's helping me to understand. So super cool to be able to do that. But let's talk about it. We've talked about who we are, right? Let's talk about what we are. We are a foreign exchange educational platform. But what is forex? Forex is the abbreviation for foreign exchange, right? Foreign exchange is the act of buying and selling currencies. How many of you guys have traveled to another country? Anybody, travelers, vacation? How many of you guys want to travel to another country? am I the only one on this line that needs a vacation? I need a vacation. I can put 100 B's in the chat box right now because Lord knows I need a vacation. I remember when I went to Mexico, I flew into Mexico. We got off the plane and there was the foreign exchange booth, you know? Okay, well, let me change it to some pesos so I can have some of the currency here in Mexico, right? Some of the local currency. So I went ahead, I exchanged $100 so I can have some pocket change, right? They gave me $100 worth of pesos. I spent the week in Mexico and realized I charged everything, right? I charged everything so I can keep track of it and I'll be able to write it off. So when I got back to the airport, I said, hey, let me exchange these pesos back into dollars. And when I did that, instead of giving me back $100, they actually gave me back $115, which was huge. That's foreign exchange. But the cool part about being able to work foreign exchange from the comfort of your own home, you don't have to go to airports all over the world to do that. You can do it right from your computer. And Epic Trading teaches you how to do that. Now, super cool because this is something that the world has been doing anyway. It's used by banks, central banks, institutional investors, individuals around the world, just like you and me, right? Now, this is a portable skill for two reasons. I say that because portable in the way that you can actually do this anywhere, on the beach, in your home, at your other job, right? You can do this anywhere. Or portable as once you get that knowledge, it's yours. You can take it with you. So that's really cool to be able to participate in something like this and have it forever, right? You can have it anywhere and forever, okay? Now, this is the largest financial market in the world, $6 trillion a day. Does anybody know how many zeros are in trillion? Not a million, not a billion, trillion, right? And this allows you to operate 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. So it doesn't matter if you are an early morning bird, like you're up with the birds, like Patrice, or if you don't get up until double digits, like me, it's gonna work, right? It doesn't matter what your day looks like. Forex trading can work in your own personal schedule. Really cool. So that's what we do, right? You know our name, but who actually are we? Who is Epic, right? Why us? Now, we are a global company and we provide an environment for people of all backgrounds to learn a lifelong skill, like we talked about, of forex trading while also pursuing their financial dreams and goals. That's really cool because as individuals, we all have different dreams and we all have different goals. And no matter what your goals or dreams are, this can help you reach them. Okay. Now, the cool part about it is that we have a team, an executive team, and combined, we have over 100 years of successful business and MLM experience. Now, this is our team, you guys. This leadership team is phenomenal. I'm really super cool that I'm actually able to say that I know these people personally. I've met them. I know that they are wonderful people, right? And it says successful business experience. That's the key word, right? We could say just business experience where they were unsuccessful. That wouldn't be cool. Who would want to work with them? Well, these people right here, David McCovey himself, the founder of all founders, he makes sure that it's people over profits, and he is there. He wants to make sure that everybody can win in anything he does, right? The little people win with David McCovey. And then right here, Spencer Iverson, Jonathan Green, and Mark Sterling. I call this the triangle of success because these three right here are super successful in their businesses. And the best part about that is they can implement the knowledge and the talents that they have to make any situation successful, right? So really cool to be able to work with them. David Lisiaga, he is the Vice President of Business Development. When you are developing a business, you want to make sure that everybody in your business has every single thing they need to succeed. And David Lisiaga is definitely the person that does that for us. And then we have Coach Max, okay? The Director of Forex Training. Now this person right here, Coach Max, is fabulous. If you ever wanted to learn a new skill and you wanted them just to break it down to brass tacks and say, okay, just tell me what it is with all the big words and all the extra, I want to just get it, understand it so that I can digest it and use it. That would be Coach Max. And she heads our Forex training department, and she interviews and makes sure that we have all the trainers that you could possibly need, and they're all different ones. So it doesn't matter what your learning style is or what's best for you. There are different trainers for you to work with. They're comprehensive It's comprehensive, fun, and professional, right? So there's a trainer for everybody. Now, of course, whenever you're working with money, you got to be secure, right? We have enhanced data security, weekly pay in more than 100 countries. Weekly pay. You don't have to wait a whole month to get paid. Every Friday, cha-ching, it's right in your back office. Really nice. And of course, because our money is there, our information is there, it's important for that back office to be accurate, right? Accurate at the moment. Click back there and everything is perfect. Our culture is huge. Okay, because going to work, there's not the best culture. A lot of people dread Monday mornings, but the culture here and our frequent communication give us like a joy. Oh, there's a training. Oh, we're going on the trip. Oh, there's an award ceremony, right? Our motto here is appreciate it, not just tolerate it. So we appreciate every single person that brings anything to the table with our company. So really cool. Any company called Epic has to have first class, right? First class marketing tools and branding campaigns. And of course, in today's, industry, social media presence is super important. And we have our own social media team that takes care of that. Now, this is new, you guys, and it's really important. International members can enroll using Bitcoin or digital currency. Really nice, right? So it's like one currency for the whole world. It doesn't matter if you're in Africa, if you're in Asia, if you're in Europe, if you're here, Bitcoin. Super cool because you're able to get in the business. You don't have to worry about, what currency your credit cards are in. It all works out nicely. So this is what we have, you guys. Now with Epic Trading, you're going to have access to all of these services. Not only are you going to have educational platform, but you also have extras. Comes with extras. Live sessions, right? You can watch traders who have earned 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures in trading actually do what they do best. Live sessions, and they actually walk you through it, talk you through it so you understand what's going on. Now, of course, you're going to get daily signals that are sent to you from our Epic News Network, right? Our forex signals. They're little hints. So, like, okay, here, this looks like a really good trade, you guys. Hop on this so that you can earn some pips with us. Now, our Epic University is put together. It's a 2-week syllabus, right? After that 2-week syllabus, after you're done with that, you're actually able to start trading in demo accounts, right? So really cool. You can walk through it. And the best part about it is if you go through a lesson and maybe you didn't quite get it, you can go through that lesson again. And those lessons are always available and readily available for you in your back office at all times. So that's really cool, to be able to go over and over and over your university classwork. Now, we also have study hall, which is nice because if you go through your university course and you don't quite get it, you need some more explanation, you can hop on study hall and get those questions answered by an expert who's been doing this for a long time, and they can really make you understand exactly what's going on. Okay, we have our Epic Trade House trading community, and there's so much more available for every single person that's involved in our Epic Trading University. So really nice to be able to have those services right at your fingertips without even a second thought. Now, we're going to talk about this a little bit more. And I'm going to actually let Janice take over because, you guys, we have every single thing we need to understand an industry that's been around longer than us, longer than our parents, longer than our great grandparents. And basically, once you learn this, like we said before, you can do this anytime, anywhere, at your own pace. And that's really nice to be able to do. But of course, whenever you find a good thing, the best part about that good thing is to be able to share it. Now, even more so, when you're able to share that information and both of the people get to benefit, that's even better, right? That's epic. And to talk to you guys a little bit about the money on the other side, I want to introduce to you one of our money makers herself, Miss Janice Parker. Coach JP, are you there?
I am here. How are you?
I am absolutely fabulous on this Friday evening. Thank you very much.
Yes, and I will tell you what, you knocked that out of the park. And you know what, I do love the way you break down like the leadership panel, because that is really an important key. And I just want to tell you, and I want to tell Miss Patrice, certainly appreciate you guys' leadership. Excited to partner with you. We had a blast out in Vegas, and guys, I'm going to show you a video in a few minutes.
Yes.
Y'all are going to get a chance to see Miss Toni in that video. But we had an absolute blast, guys. But we want to talk to you a little bit about part two. So first things first, I want you to understand that with part one, it is a totally separate platform than part two. Part two, right, Toni, has its own 2 feet. It stands in its own lane. It does, right? It does its own thing. And one of the questions somebody had asked me yesterday, Toni, they said, okay, well, if I'm in this home-based business platform, but I only want to grow my income in foreign exchange, do I still have tax write-offs? And I did get some clarity on that. You are in a home-based business, however you want to earn your income. Okay, so don't worry about that part. Let's just make sure you focus on what it is that you want to do. But what I love about it is that the company understands that not everybody knows everything they need to know about marketing. And so they provide us with some amazing marketing tools. One is forex.com. Guys, it is a funneling system. It is the world's most powerful online marketing system. And that comes to you at no additional charge. In addition to an app where literally you have an opportunity to share your, different videos with people that are potential business partners or potential customers. And guess what? Even track and keep up with them in an online in your app CRM. Not to mention, guys, and I saw you, Tanya, on your story today, the hottest epic swag. I'm gonna tell you, this is the hottest business swag in the entire industry. If you love the epic swag, guys, let me get you to just drop an E down in the chat. If you love what they've done, guys, with the leggings and with the hoodies and with the tees, I mean, they have really put something into that. And so we love the marketing of that. So we want to give one quick disclaimer. And even if you're trading, we want you to understand, okay? I want you to understand this part big time, is that we don't make any guarantees. Your income is going to be based on you. And, we've talked to several of the different people that are earning their income in trading, and they love the ability to not have a cap on their income. And champions, we've talked to several people that are building a team, and they love the opportunity not to have a cap on their income. In other words, if you look at my favorite word when it comes to money, it is this word right here. What is that word, y'all? What is that word? Because that is what Epic gives you the opportunity to have. It's unlimited income. Guys, listen, this really boils down to your commitment. It boils down to your marketing skills. It boils down to your active participation. It boils down to you going to work, you committing, and you having some diligence. And recently, Patrice, I had a young lady say to me, she said, well, I'm going to try this for 30 days, and I said to her, no, don't start. Now, can anybody tell me why I would tell her, don't even bother starting? If your mindset is, I'm going to try this, number one, that's the first bad word, try. And then 30 days. Why is trying and 30 days not going to make it in anything, let alone this? Because family, it takes a while to create the kind of income that you're looking to create. And so what we're looking for are people who understand and appreciate the value in what we bring to the table and who want to commit. Because guess what, guys? People like, Patrice and myself, we're going to be working, and Toni, we're going to be spending our time working with you, teaching and training you. And we want to know that you're in it to win it. That's what we want to know. So let's talk really, really quickly about the compensation schedule. And what's so interesting about our platform is the fact that it is 2 separate platforms. And family, you can literally get started in this platform and do everything that Toni just said. It's only $134, right, and 99 cents to actually participate in the foreign exchange platform, which also involves this platform as well. And what blows my mind, family, is that should you say, okay, you know what, I'll refer 3 people because I heard that when I refer 3 people that my monthly subscription costs will actually be waived. That's not a bad thing considering this. Just watch this, guys. Let me just show you something. This is, I Googled this because I was listening to Hunter last week and Toni, and I Googled this, not that one. Is that the one? Yeah. How much does Harvard students pay, right? Did you know Harvard students pay $72,000 to learn, drum roll please, to learn forex trading? Matter of fact, let me erase that just real quickly so y'all can see that. I want you to understand 134 is what you pay every 28 days, and you prepay that. So when you start with us tonight, you'll prepay that. I want you to understand that with Harvard $72,000 that they actually are charging, right? That is crazy. When I tell you that we're bringing to the table everything that she just talked about, and you have a chance to make money, and when I show you the video tonight, everybody that you're going to see on that stage are people that are earning anywhere from $65,000 a year to $1.3 million a year, and it's $134.99. Are you kidding me right now? So I want you to open your mind. I want you to open your hearts and understand that, listen, whether you decide to do one or two or all, or you decide to do both, you've got so much power in your hands. And to have the company say this to you, to have the company say, well, you know what, Adrian, if you go out there and you actually bring 3 people, you don't have to, Adrian. I mean, a lot of our scholars, listen, we heard when we were in Vegas, right, Patrice and Toni, that 95% of the people who join our platform, they only trade, and that's fine. We're just the big mouths, some of us, that go out there and say, hey, you can come trade over here. But even if you didn't want to grow a team and you just referred 3, that means the 134 is waived, and now you're paying $14.99. Wait a minute. $14.99 for what Harvard is charging their students 72 grand for? Are you kidding me right now? So what I love about this platform is the power of it. $14.99 or $134.99. We're just looking for people who appreciate the value that we're bringing to the table. Now, what if you're one of those persons, right? It is amazing, Tanya. What if you're one of those persons who says, okay, well, you know what? I kind of like this chart over here. And wait a minute, did I hear you say that the people that were out there on the stage were people like Toni earning anywhere from $65,000 plus per year, all the way up to David Lisiago, who's earning $1.3 million per year? And wait a minute, did I just hear Toni say that y'all started in October? Are you kidding me right now? Come on, $50,000 a month, please. Right. That's what I'm talking about. So guys, let's dive into how you move through this compensation schedule, because you're probably looking and saying, it's impossible that they're saying all I need is 3 active scholars. Nope, it's not impossible. And it is impossible that just having 12 people on my team, which is as simple as helping these 3 people right here to get 3 people, since this is based on the power of 3, of course, and then turning around and starting to help these 3 people that we just brought on board understand to bring on 3. And yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. What I'm saying, Mr. Watson, what I'm saying to you, and that is, with just this, it's just that simple. 5 in this team, 5 in this team, and a minimum of 2 in this team, the company is paying you $150 every Friday. Somebody tell me, if you had to work, and earn, to earn $600, and you were working part-time at Walmart with that little thing over your head, and no disrespect, do what you got to do. But guys, do you understand that at $10 an hour, you have to work 60 hours a week? Do you realize that we have people that hit that platform inside of 24 to 72 hours? But here's what I love about the company, Toni and Patrice, is they say this: everybody's not going to do this in 24 to 72 hours. We know that. So we're going to waive that fee for them as well until they are profitable. And once they are profitable, guess what we're going to do? Then they can pay it. But now we're going to take that out of their commission. We're not going to take it out of their bank account. What company allows you to build a business and make a profit before you have to pay overhead? Somebody tell me, does anybody know of a company in America that allows you to earn a profit before you have to pay your overhead? Once you have those 3 scholars. And family, there is not. So let me ask you another question. Was that simple? Yes or no? Was that simple the way you got to that $600? Was it simple by you just bringing on 3, teaching them how to bring on 3, and starting the process again? And the moment you have 5 in your first team, 5 in your second team, and 2 in your third team, you literally are earning $7,800 a year. Somebody multiply 150 times 52 weeks. Just make sure my math is right. $150 times 52 weeks, guys. Let me tell you, that's what you've just done. And you're probably saying to yourself, but I didn't do anything. I know it doesn't feel like a lot, but guys, that's the power of it. So you want to know how to get to where Toni is, how to get to where Patrice is? Let me show you exactly how that's done. Very, very simply, all Toni and Patrice have done is they went outside, right? They went outside and they said, okay, well, you know what? You need to actually get 3 right here. And hey, let's go ahead and get you 3. And I know you just want to do forex, but let's get you 3. Oh, you do want to build a team? Well, let's make sure we get you your 3. And you want to build a team through too? Okay, let's get you 3. Oh, just forex? Do you want your fee wave? Great, let's get you 3. All right, let's get you 3. You want 3 too? All right, I'm gonna help you get 3. We just help everybody do the exact same thing. Turn around and begin to help the next crew to do the same thing. And when they are here and you've helped 3 people to get here, you're going to get here. So coach, what are you saying? I'm saying it's as simple as 1, 2, 3. Let's review it together. You're going to bring on your 3. But this doesn't say this is just about you. This is everybody on your team. And when you bring on your 3, you're 3 and free. Well, your 3 need to do the same thing. And when they bring on their 3, they're 3 and free, but you move to that 150. Why? Because you help them move to where they're 3 and free. But wait, there's more. They want to earn the 150 as well. So when you help your 3 move to that 150, right? Or your numbers now at 12, 12, 6, because they are at the 150, now you move to 250. What am I saying? If you dig down, right? That's right, Toni. If you dig down and help somebody else, you're going to pull them up, and that's going to push you up. That's the way this platform works. It's not top fed, it's bottom fed. The most important person on this webinar right now is that person who is just seeing this for the first or second time and has not signed up yet. Because the person that enrolled you knows, right? The person that enrolled you, what he or she knows is when they help you to earn $1,000 every 28 days. Family, do you realize that's $26,000 per year? Do you realize that just by helping 30 people come on your team, and the way you got there was just to help your champions? You help your champions to actually get to 3 of them to get to where they're earning $150 a week, and now you're earning $26,000 a year. Well, what happens if you keep doing the same thing and you reach down a little bit further and you help the next group of people? And you help them get to 250, those behind them get to 150, those behind them get to 3 and free, bam, you're going to move, right? I'm sorry, this is right here, it's 13,000. You're going to move to that $26,000 per year right here. And guys, what's bananas is that the persons that joined our platform and all they wanted to do was trade, they're saying, listen, I can't keep this to myself. There are people who need to know what we're doing. This is a movement, y'all. We are out here trying to show people the power of being able to, wait. Let me just go back. You know what, Toni? You know what I forgot to say? Guys, y'all see the money right here, right? And I'm about to show you a video where there are people, literally there were people out there, Toni, and you were on the stage with some of them that were earning between $5,000 and $100,000 a year on this side. So then they're going to get a 1099 to file with the IRS from Epic, but they were also earning anywhere from $20,000 to $100,000 plus trading, no income claims. Just sharing with you, they're doing both. And let me tell you why. And then we're going to show you the video. And then we're going to ask you to get back with the person that invited you. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why this is so important. Guys, I had Yvette say, she talked about the salary of a trader. And Yvette, I don't know if you remember, when we looked at this just about 10 days ago, it said that the average salary of a foreign exchange trader was $19,577 or $19,477. And that was based on numbers calculated December 28th of 2020. Guys, 30 days later, this figure is up by about $400. This was reading 344, right? At 344.8, and now it's reading 345.1. The income of a foreign exchange trader is doing this. Let me show you something. It is doing this. So what are we telling you? We're saying that you can, sitting at your house, learn the education, become a skilled foreign exchange trader. And if you decide to, and you don't have to, remember, 95% of the people who join our platform will never do what Toni and I are doing tonight. And it's okay, because you're going to make a lot. Look. You don't have to. Look at the average salary. If we just had, Toni, if we had a whole bunch of people just earning 38.5, that would be bananas by itself. But look what the income potential is. So all of that training that she just talked to you about, guys, you want to make sure that you dive into that training. You want to make sure that you get that education, because this That's right. People lie, numbers don't. And family, everything that I did, you can do the exact same thing. I just Googled, I hadn't even shown you the calculator, but I just Googled, do you know what Harvard students pay? That's all I Googled, right? If I go back, I'm just gonna show you, this is not a slide. It was in Google. How much is forex education at Harvard? And this was in Google. Where is it? How much? Yeah, I Googled exactly what Yvette said. Salary of a foreign exchange trader, and bam. So when I tell you we've got our hands on something magnificent, I am serious. And we're going to close right after this video. Now, when you see a young lady standing on the stage with this banging wave style hairdo, that's Miss Toni, right? She came up in there looking totally fly. When you see the first young man standing on the stage talking with the mic, that is the owner of the company. And everybody that you will see on the stage, and they don't show everyone, but everybody that you will see on the stage is earning anywhere from $65,000 a year to $1.3 million. I'm gonna say that again. We launched October 1st, and we just had our first Epic Experience Awards banquet. And everyone you see on the stage in less than 120 days is already earning $65,000 a year to $1.3 million. Let's enjoy this together. I want to just blow your mind, because if there's anybody up here that looks like a superhero and they can do something you can't do, y'all let me know when we're finished with this particular video. Let's check it out together.
We're definitely here to, shine a light on some people who are really getting this thing done. You got people that are in this room that are really chasing their dreams and changing lineages and lives of not just themselves, but everyone. So I'm excited to celebrate that.
Understand behind the scenes, countless hours are being put into making Epic epic. This is the exemplification of that principle.
Your accomplishments will meet up with your decisions. As a company, our mission, our service is to create thousands of families earning $1,000 a month. Can we get behind that?
We really appreciate you all being a part of this family, part of this community. I want to thank David McCovey for all the dreams and goals that he's pushing out there in this planet. This is bigger than just us. We have to go push out this culture. Dream epic.
Look at all the members on your team, get with each of them, say, hey, how can I serve you? And when you do that, it repeats itself.
I want you to just believe in yourself. I made a decision 3 years ago to learn how to trade. I did not know that this skill set would take me on stages all across the world.
The first icon in the history of Epic, Mr. David Lisiaga.
What a beautiful industry, and what a beautiful company. And the reason we're all here tonight is because we have servant leaders that actually do what they say they're gonna do.
Every single day we wake up because of hope. Every single day we grind because we want something better for our friends, our family. We are so blessed to be here in this moment, and I'm telling you right now, it is the time to take action. The story of 2021 is going to be epic.
Family, that was our first awards banquet, and we couldn't even do it, Toni, right? We couldn't even do it as big as we actually wanted to do it because of, the current restrictions. But guys, imagine once we're able to let loose. Imagine, and see, this income is residual. And what we saw out in, in Vegas was, people that were receiving the ring, the diamond-studded ring, and people that were, receiving the awards vacation. And we saw David Lisiaga earning $100,000 every 28 days, 1.3 million a month, receive that Rolex. And guys, it won't be long before we're issuing that black and gold themed Lamborghini Huracan. Now, what are we saying to you? We're saying to you that you unlock all of this for dinner night out. All of this is unlocked for dinner night out. How many of you spent more than that one of the weekends this year so far? $134, guys. I was telling some of the team, I have walked into Kroger to get one or two things, and it seems, I told the girl at the register, every time I walk out of here, it's $60-some. Every time. I don't care what I walk in there for. So it's not that's DoorDash. You daggone right. So what I'm saying to you is for dinner night out in a movie, you can launch a platform that will literally allow you to earn this kind of income without this kind of price tag, right? In a platform with more education than you can possibly imagine. And guys, it's all at your fingertips. So we say, why live an epic life? I mean, an average life when you actually could be epic. What I want to do is just call back to the front of the presentation, none other than Miss Toni Ward, superstar. You look dashing out there in Vegas. So excited for where we're headed. So excited for what you're doing for the team. Appreciate you to life, sis. And I'm gonna turn it back over to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what? Every time I hop on a presentation with you, I learn something else. You know, I had no idea that we were getting a $71,900 discount on our Epic education. You know, I mean, that itself, and the founder always says, people lie, numbers don't. Right. The proof is in the pudding, and getting something this, you know, intense goes without saying. Like $135 for education that I could have gotten for $72,000. Like, that's crazy. So I'm super excited about where this company is going. And I'm even more so excited because when you pulled up that income for a trader, it's like, okay, even at the bottom range of it, having, you know, just learning about trade. I mean, the bottom range is at 40,000, you know, that's like the average mean, you know, the median, you know, so it's like, are you serious? 38,000 to 345. Like, you can't, come on, guys. 135. Like, okay. That's just, I mean, I'm speechless. Just even looking at that, I'm speechless because right. People lie, numbers don't. So no matter what we say, no matter what we do, no matter what you take away from this particular presentation, I understand that you can do the research, and it's right here, black and white. That this right here, I'm just forever grateful. I didn't even know this stuff, and I was already grateful. Now that I know that, I'm like, oh my goodness, let me call my mom right now and tell her, Mommy, look, you got a PhD and you don't have this 345. Come on over here to Epic. So yeah, you guys, I'm excited. I hope that everybody got something really good out of this presentation. I hope you take away some information for those of you who are already in the business and those of you who are thinking about joining this educational platform. There's a lot of information. Don't wait to make this decision, right? You want to make it now. Like JP said, last year, the numbers were down. The numbers are going up. Be a part of the wave, right? Don't just sit on the beach watching everybody else surf through the waves. Be a part of that. You know, hop on, get back with the person who invited you here tonight, get all of their sign up information, get started, and get involved in the training, okay? Remember, the person who invited you here today, they're not trainers. So don't ask them training questions. Get in that university, start looking at that stuff, hop on the study hall, get every single thing you need, and start making this money because it's here for all of us. $6 trillion is enough for every single person on this line to get a lot of those 345s, okay? 345,000, we can all have it. So you guys, with that being said, thank you for joining us. We are super excited that you decided to spend this short time with us. And until we see you again, you guys get started and become epic. Don't be average, be epic, you guys. We'll see you at the bank and at the beach.
Love it. Have a great night, guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.